commentate too?
I do.
You do?
I do. I get a slow start to it, but I absolutely hate that our jerseys don't have numbers because I can't tell who all the girls are yet, just based on them. So it's on. You can say hi, everybody. They can't see you. Gotta talk. No? Okay. Oh, gotta be careful though. There we go. Let's go, Stars!
Say that again.
Yeah, be careful.
What does this button do?
That button, this one turns it, see?
This one?
This one right here. You gotta push this one, see? Push it. Uh-oh! Gotta go the other way. No, you gotta go the other way. This way. See? Here it comes. Nobody wants to watch my ugly mug.
What don't sweat? What's one winter that bunny?
Yep.
What happened?
Look at Ryan. Yeah.
Oh, careful. Gail, like it's now on me again. Nobody wants to watch that. You gotta put it towards the girls, see?
Taylor and Ryan are so slow.
Taylor and Ryan are so slow.
What? Slow.
Because Taylor and Ryan always get in there last year. Taylor and Ryan are so slow. They do it on purpose. Yeah. Can you see them? You gotta stop it right there. You don't want to watch the other team. We want to watch our team. Gotta go back this way. Right there. Yeah, Catherine's looking for you. She wants to see you. Hi. Can you blow kisses? Okay, we gotta stop it right here, though. Catherine wants to know, are you filming? Are you helping?
Sit over here. She's got to film.
Can you... Good job, buddy. Okay, starting this game. We've got Veselinovic, Alsop, St. Denis, Krushelnyski on the back end. And again, I think it's right on the wing. You can stand here, but you gotta let me just go first, okay? Okay. All right, Veselinovic wins that draw. Out to Alsop, back for St. Denis. St. Denis does push that into the zone. Can't keep it in the zone. That's going to come all the way out. No icing here. Back is Krushelnyski to get it. Up to Alsop. Oh no. Hang on.
What happened?
I don't know. What happened? Here it comes.
What that do?
Yeah, it turned. Hey, St. Denis back around the board. She's going to find Wright. Wright's going to play that up. Can't hit connect with the pass to Veselinovic. Krushelnyski. Centering pass tried there. We got Gracie Copia in net today. Or tonight, I should say, not today. Southpoint's going to go for a change. Puck's dumped in. For Barreto and Amaral up front. Inslee and Perry on the back end, and we're going to get an offside call here. Where's what? Yeah. Taylor's not out there yet. Okay. What keeps happening? Because when it gets bumped, it does that. Where are you going? Here. You're going to fall down the stairs. Can you climb under? Bryn? Sorry, guys. Hang on. Working. We're gonna check on that feed right now.
I see the other team up there.
Yeah. Oh. Okay. Can you put that in? I'll adjust it after. Can you put that in Team Snap?
Is it on right now?
It's under the wrong game. I didn't have another. I don't know why it went to this game. Bryn, can you help me with this?
Teo. Teo.
Where are you going? And just put a note, I'll fix it. What's that? Sam said it's working? You gotta be careful by the stairs, okay? Sorry guys, there's some confusion with the live stream. Yeah, I've got people watching, so I don't know. Okay, Southpoint are here on a full-scale line change. But I have the right scoring thing here. I don't understand what's happening. I don't know. Shot there blocked by Veselinovic. Saved there by Gracie. By Copia. Come on! They're Tose, they're made by Kopia. And that puck's going to come out. Back to Krushelnyski. Krushelnyski plays up to Alsop. Alsop is going to try and play that puck deep. Puck's going to come right back out. Perry in there. Southpoint trying to make a change here. That shot is wide of the net. Amaral still in control. She passes it back to Inslee. Inslee's shot's blocked on the way through. Centering pass off the stick of the other team. Sorry, skate there. Come on. Someone get on it. Shot does not connect. That's a blocked shot by Barreto, but she can't clear the puck. Got Amaral losing a stick. Southpoint's on its heels here. Perry's gonna get there. That puck is gonna clear. Icing, no. Guys, a little confusion. They thought the puck went through and it didn't, but Lulick is back for it. She was quick off the bench. Della Valle in there. Puck plays around. Up to Chan there. Della Valle's going to get that on her stick. She's got 3 on her. She manages to play that in deep. Lulick and Fisher on the back end here. Up to Johnson. Chan, goalie covers. Teo, do you want to lay on the bench up here? No, thank you? Okay. Got to be careful sitting there, though. What's that up? Be careful. Chan with the backhand shot, saved by the goalie. Della Valle and Fisher connecting there. That puck is going to get played out. Johnson coming back hard. She manages to get in. They are getting in the way. Misses from the point. Della Valle and Chan coming in. Chan's going to get by her, but she loses it on a poke check. She's going to regain. Play it back. St. Denis off her feet. Veselinovic picks that puck up. She's going to get that pass up to Alsop. Can't keep control. That puck's going to go all the way, calling the icing off. Krushelnyski's gone there back there. St. Denis picks it up. That puck comes out, and they're going to fire back in. Kopia's going to steer off to the side. Krushelnyski off the glass and over to St. Denis and hops over her stick. That puck is not going to make it out. Krushelnyski has to go back for it. She stands on the clearing attempt. Out front. Centering pass does not connect to the shot. Saved there by Kopia. Shot went through a few people. Southpoint having a hard time staying on their feet here. That shot's deflected off Krushelnyski. pinch here. If this makes it, it's going to be icing. He's calling it off because it doesn't make it. Inslee up to Amaral. Doesn't connect on the pass. We're going to get an offside call here. Pad saved there by Copia. Carry hard in the corner. Off to Dufour. Dufour is going to try and play this puck around. She carries it out. Stopped there by the defender. She's going to try the other way. Around to Perry. Perry's up the board. She fans on that clearing attempt. Shot out in front of the net. Stopped by Inslee. Inslee's going to push this out. Can't get it out. She sees Amaral just outside of her reach. That puck is going to go back to the defense. Into Amaral. She's going to take a shot. That's Lulick stops that. That puck's going to go deep into the Southpoint end, and Jetspeed's going to look for a change. Barretto's going to pick that puck up. She manages to get it through, and it's going to be stopped by the goaltender. .636 remaining in the first. In for the draw is Johnson. Fisher can't keep it on her stick. That puck does come out. Della Valle is on the hunt back for it. Puts on the brakes, pulls it forward. That was up to Johnson, ended up with Chan. Della Valle back in there. That puck is by Fisher. Up to Chan from Lulick. Chan's going to skate this one in herself. And she needs some traffic right up the middle. Della Valle can't find it on her stick out front. Backhand attempt doesn't get through. That puck's going to find Chan here. Johnson to Chan. Chan's going to take a shot, but it's well wide. Della Valle picks that up behind the net. She circles around, turns it back, centering pass. And Johnson meets three players. Chan with the puck. She's going to take a shot. That deflects up and over into the corner. Johnson's going to try and play that to the point. That puck is going to get by St. Denis. Lulick is there. That's well over top of Copia's head. Lulick back. And that's going to be a goal. That's not for us. That's not our goal. They scored on us. Yeah, the white team scored, not the red. So we have a 1-0 game. Are you coming back over? Bryn?
Careful. I can stand sit. Careful there.
Krushelnicki's got that puck. She's going to play that right into the Jetspeed forward. Gracie's going to steer that to the left of her net. In is St. Denis on the board. In comes Veselinovic to help. Puck comes out and Veselinovic's going to carry it. She's looking for that pass. It gets intercepted here. Shot blocked by Krushelnicki. She's going to play that around.
Don't touch, don't touch.
She plays that around the right. Can't keep it on her stick. Krushelnicki's going to play out to Alsop. Alsop does get that out. She's looking to see. That's going to end up in the corner, and Southpoint's going to go for a change. Okay, hang on. There we go. Sorry guys, camera wasn't turning. It's going to be Barreto. She's going to get that through. She manages. A couple nice moves there by Barreto, but can't get the shot off. Barreto still fighting over there. In comes Dufour to help. Emerald out in front. Shot wide of the net to the left of the goalie. That puck is not going to get out, and that's going to be Dufour. Now it's going to be skated out here. Della Valle tries to stop that. That gets deep into the Southpoint end. Dufour plays it up. That is off the face mask of Copia. Shot coming from the point. That's going to be wide of the net. Saved there by Copia. That's going to get skated out here by Della Valle. She's going to take it off the boards and keep going. Tied up a little bit on her way. That's kept in by Johnson. It's going to be skated out here. That's going to get up to Chan. We got to stay with the puck though. And Chan's going to try and skate this out. She's in, trying to come through the middle. Gets stopped there by a few players. Too far. See, it moves by itself. Fisher and Lulick behind there. Centering pass. Shot doesn't make it through. And we got Lulick skating with the puck here. She's going to pass that over to Johnson. Or sorry, that was Chan. Della Valle is back. Della Valle is going to push over to St. Dennis. St. Dennis can't keep control of the puck on her stick. That puck's behind the net here. Hang on. We got to keep it over here, okay? We got players down everywhere. That puck is not going to make it out. That puck is deflected wide of the net on the shot. Puck is wide to the left. Hang on, we gotta see. We gotta be able to see the players. See, you gotta be able to see up here. That's gonna be a shot by Copia. A little big after by the players. What? Yeah.
Mama's right there. Tia's right there.
Mama's right there and Tia's right there, yeah?
I see Mama and Tia.
Yeah, you see Mommy and Tia. That's Linovic in for the draw here. We gotta keep the camera this way. You gotta be able to see. That shot was deflected off Krushelnyski, but goes wide of the net. 53 seconds remaining in the period. And that puck's going to get tied up on the boards. And there is Wright and Veselinovic. That puck's going to be played out here. St. Dennis playing up on the fourth here. No icing on that goal. Krushelnyski's going to play that up. It's tied up with Wright. She doesn't have a stick. She's going to play that with her foot up. Ends up in the zone. Dufour is going to keep that puck in, and this is going to be... What is happening right now? What just happened in that sequence of like... They look slow. Really slow. Are you gonna lay down again? No. No.
Helper's retired.
What's that?
Helper is retired.
Yep.
That's good though.
He fell asleep in the first game, eh? On the bench, just like this. Do you want Bryn's blanket? Part of it as a pillow? No? Okay. So we're gonna start same way we did. We got Veselinovic right, and on the front there.
Look at that.
The goalie does, I know. And we got Inslee and Perry on the back end here. Got his Alsop up front with them. And that puck's gonna clear. That puck will get out. Veselinovic tries to play it back in, and she does. Manages to play it deep. Not deep enough. And that shot's gonna go up and off the netting. Face off to the right of Kopia. Don't know my lefts and rights. That was Dufour in to take that. Southpoint is having a hard time staying on our feet here. St. Denis plays that around to Amaral. Amaral's going to bank that off the boards, and that does get out. And that's going to come back in. And Mael's going to Dufour's going to pick that up. She passes that to Amaral. Amaral's shot is wide of the net. Back and forth behind the net here, waiting for... That's on the stick of Lulik. Lulik's shot just wide of the net. Fisher and Lulik on the point here, and that's going to get by Fisher, and Lulik's going to have to chase. Chief hands on that, but manages to collect. Fisher up. That's Della Valle, who was waiting at the point. Della Valle, centering pass, gets intercepted. Della Valle takes that back. She's behind the net here. Della Valle's going to play that to Fisher at the point. Fisher's going to turn. Shot on net. Goalie steers it wide. Centering pass there. Doesn't connect. Lula can't keep it in. Little out of her reach. Fisher's going to have to dump. She does. Chan, Johnson, and Della Valle on the hunt. And we got Fisher back here. We got a 2-on-1, but Lulik's going to get back, and she's going to manage to steer that puck out. Saved there by Kopia. She's got it. face off to the right of Copia. Into the draws Veselinovic. Jetspeed, I believe it's Jetspeed, will win that draw. Veselinovic gets her stick on it. She was trying to clear up the boards. In his right, she's going to get that out. And that shot goes wide of the net. Inslee's going to carry that to the red line, and she's going to try and dump, and it goes off the boards and back out at her. Veselinovic carries in. She's got a nice hard shot. Oh, and right can't connect. Beautiful rebound given to the goalie and couldn't get her stick on it. Copia is going to cover, and we're going to get a whistle. Dufour in for that draw. She wins it. Dufour back behind. Shot coming in. That deflects off of Krushelnyski's stick and wide in the net. Back to St. Denis. St. Denis is going to play that around to Krushelnyski. That's actually going to get to Amaral. She's looking first, and that's going to make it back to Dufour. Dufour is going to play that around. Takes a weird hop. St. Denis gets there but can't get it out. To Krushelnyski, still not going to clear. Bad centering pass does not get there. In is St. Denis. And that's going to hit Krushelnyski's stick, and she can't get it off. That puck's going to not get out. This St. Denis is going to carry. She takes that to the red line. Amaral plays that puck in. Krushelnyski's going to have to retreat to get it. She plays that up. St. Denis is going to have to go back, and it's going to be an icing call. What? Jetspeed will win that face off. Around, that's going to be intercepted by Johnson. Shot goes wide of the net. Chan's on it. Stick handles, can't get it out. Comes back to pick it up on the board. Chan with a chance, can't get the puck off her stick. Johnson's going to go back to Lulick. Lulick back to Johnson. Johnson to Chan. Good deflection there by Chan off the face of the goalie. Lulick going to try her chances. Nice save there. And Chan again. She's still got the puck. Going to take an off-angle shot. Saved there by the goalie. Not much on it. Chan again to Johnson. Centering pass. Della Valle can't get it on her stick. Out to Lulick. Lulick takes a shot. It goes off of Chan. Doesn't make it. And that's Lulick keeping it out. That centering pass. No one there to pick it up. That's Della Valle on the boards. That puck will clear. And Johnson and Della Valle need to get to the bench here. It's been a long shift. Skating hard still. To Wright. Wright's going to get that puck in, and they're going to go. Same with Lulick and Fisher. We're going to get a full-scale change here, except for Wright. Perry sends that puck flying into the Southpoint bench. Is he asleep already? He keeps kicking me though. He's asleep, but he's kicking me. See his foot moving?
You're the only thing keeping him on the bench.
There we go.
People are freaking annoying. Like, bro. Let it grip on life.
Not sure what's happening here. Southpoint's questioning whether that puck went in. Referees have no clue whatsoever what's going on. There was 4 people down in front of the net. Puck did look like it crossed the line, but we'll have to watch it on the GoPro after. Centering pass. Doesn't get there. Inslee's going to pick it up. She's going to drop that down low. This time on a backhand by Veselinovic. Perry's going to keep that in. She's going to drop it down low. Right chasing. Inslee's going to get that. She's up to right. Veselinovic comes in and she manages to push it through. Yeah, somebody blow the whistle. Thank you.
You'll get forced to.
St. Dennis with a shot that goes wide of the net here. St. Dennis will be able to chip that up to Dufour. Dufour's going to send it back. Can't keep it on the stick. And Krushelniski's going to have to go back here to make some move. St. Dennis getting in the way. That shot is tipped off the toe of Copia. Great save. One-timer from the point here. St. Dennis trying to move the player out front, doing a good job. Hard in the corner. Back the puck, guys. And a nice glove save by Copia. Is he asleep or is his face like, his face is head down? Is he on the blanket at all?
He's on his hands.
He's out. Nice save there by Copia. Another one, and she's gonna hold on. And that puck's gonna clear. Chan hunting it. Johnson intercepts. Can't keep it down, and we've got Fisher, who's gonna play that over to Luliks, not on her stick. Luliks gonna have to retreat. She turns out in front of the goalie, up to Chan. Chan's gonna have to skate off the player. Copia's gonna play this. Luliks behind the net. Della Valle looks for a centering pass, no one there. And that shot is off the side of the net. Okay. Johnson's going to get that puck cleared. It's not going to go far. And somehow that player carries the puck in her jersey across 2 lines after it deflects up into her. And that shot's off the post. Lulick. In there. Della Valle misses on the attempt to block. Johnson has it. She's got Chan with her. Della Valle's not far behind. And Chan can't keep it on her stick. Carey and Inslee out. That's off of Carey. Goes wide of the net. Forwards have made their change. They're back in. Della Valle and Johnson again can't get off. That puck's gonna clear. We need a whistle. Della Valle's gonna go. And that's gonna be Alsop that comes out. Johnson's gonna go now finally. Alsop's gonna carry in, shot on net, steered wide. Veselinovic gets in the way. Ties her up for a minute. Still hunting. And that's Veselinovic again over there. Inslee. Perry's going to go to the other side. And Veselinovic again gets in there. That centering pass goes up and over the net. Alsop's going to play that. Tries to play it off the boards. It goes into the bench. We offered him a blanket. He won't even lay on it. He's laying on his hands. Sorry, guys. Krushelnicki's going to manage to get that out. It's going to go to Amaral. Amaral plays it off the boards, and she's in the zone. Right behind her is Dufour for some help. They're going to lose that puck off the boards. St. Denis back behind the net. In comes Dufour. Krushelnicki off her feet. And back over to Dufour. Dufour tries to play that around, doesn't get there. St. Denis is battling now. St. Denis in that corner. Dufour in to help. She's going to tie that up. St. Denis is going to take that puck. She tries to play it out, doesn't get past the blue line. St. Denis again. This time, the shot deflects up and right down in front of Copia for the save. We got Fisher, Chan, Della Valle back out here, and Della Valle, Chan, and Johnson. Lulick and Fisher on the back end. That puck, Gracie's going to cover. Going to have another face-off to the right of Copia. Is his head like this? Jesus.
His hands are off his head.
Like he's not suffocating himself? That's off the glass, and Chan's going to pick it up. That's going to get out, just barely. They're going to play that in deep. And that pass is intercepted there. Lulick's going to carry here. She's looking for the outlet pass to Della Valle. Della Valle pipes it over to Johnson. Doesn't quite get there. Della Valle's going to play in deep. Chan on the puck. To Della Valle. Centering pass doesn't get there. That's going to hit Lulick. Lulick's going to take a shot. Toe save there. And we had a defensive change happening here. Lulick gets back. Inslee out there now. And Copia with a save. Tesalinovic in. It does end up, Southpoint wins that draw. Ends up back at the point. Carry behind. That shot's coming in. And a save and deflection out there. Played out by Inslee. Turn! Tesalinovic comes in. She's going to skate this out herself. She's looking for an outlet. Looking. She's hauled down and we're going to get the tripping call. And she's up and good. Southpoint's going to draw the first power play of the game. And that's the call he made. Like, out of all the body checking that's happening, that's the call he made.
He's got to call one against us next.
Yeah. So St. Denis and Lulick on the back end. Chan, Johnson, and Della Valle up front. Coach states the obvious. Thanks, Captain Obvious. And Jetspeed's going to win that draw. They are going to manage to get that. It's not going to go the full length, but she's coming quick. Lulick picks up the puck. She passes it up to Della Valle. Della Valle is going to feed that over to Johnson. Comes off the boards funny. St. Denis with a shot that goes wide. It is Johnson to battle. Now Della Valle and Johnson in there battling. Johnson comes out with the puck. Johnson still has it if the ref would get out of her way. Lulick in close. That puck goes off the goalie and comes right back out, back behind. Again, outlet pass there. St. Denis with a shot on net. That doesn't go in and the goalie's going to cover. Good couple chances there for Southpoint. Johnson in for the draw. Right over to Chan. Chan's shot gets stopped there in a skate blade. St. Denis is going to pick this up. She can't get it down. She manages to get it down to Della Valle. Della Valle throws it into space there. Lulick's going to pick that up. Lulick can't keep it. And St. Denis is going to have to hunt. St. Denis is going to pull it around to Lulick. Lulick's going to go up to Chan. Chan and Della Valle are going to skate this in. Chan's shot goes wide of the net. 2 seconds remaining in the period. Yep. Okay, we'll see you all in 10. That ice looks a little wet in some spots. Oh, look at right out in front of Gracie. Look at how wet it is out in front of Gracie. Whoa. Got some puddles here, folks.
Pretty cool.
So, St. Denis and Krushelnicki starting on the back end. Veselinovic, Alsop, and Wright starting up front. 8 seconds remaining in the power play. Southpoint. Here we go, puck drop. And Veselinovic's gonna win that, but can't. There, she gets that, but she's back. And that puck's going to deflect off into the bench. Oh. That shot's going to be on net there and a save by Kopia right in the chest. Veselinovic's in for the draw again. To the left of Kopia.
Yes, Gracie!
Doesn't get out. Gracie gets over and gets a toe on that. Up to right. She's got to get there. Defensive change for Southpoint. Inslee and Perry. On the back end, Veselinovic's going to pick that puck up. She's going to come around the net. Looking for an outlet here. Tries for Inslee. Doesn't get it through. That's going to be played back down deep. Veselinovic on the boards. Inslee on the boards now. Come on, Stars. Move your feet. That shot gets deflected on the way by. And that clears. Come on. That puck is stopped and doesn't clear. That, again, a clearing attempt doesn't get out. This time it's going to get out. And Perry is going to, you got to be careful here. This is going to be Barreto. If she can get there, she's got to get the shot off. Beautiful attempt. The puck was still loose. Gets tripped up and manages to still get her stick on it. Lulick's going to play that. Goalie has no stick. Defense has no stick. That, they're going to ice that. No, what? And he's calling it off. What? And they're calling a penalty on Southpoint here for cross-checking. They're calling Stella on something for cross-checking. Yeah, but she was tripped up. So still some confusion here as to why there's a penalty to Stella, who was taken down herself in front of the net, and they're calling her for cross-checking. Southpoint manages to play that deep. Out front is Chan with Della Valle, and on the back end is St. Denis and Krushelnicki. Della Valle stops that puck, gets it over to Chan. Chan can't get the shot off. Chan battling hard on the boards, and she's taken down. Della Valle is going to play up front. She's going to skate by her. St. Denis, that puck's going to get steered wide there by Krushelnicki. St. Denis is going to play that off the boards, takes a bad bounce and right into Kopia's chest. What? I don't know who it hit. Hit somebody, though. Johnson in here to take the draw for Southpoint. Carey and Inslee on the back end. Wright and Johnson up front. Wright tries to clear, doesn't get it there. Up to Inslee. Inslee's going to manage to clear that puck towards the blue line. Johnson getting in the way. Carey to Wright. Wright's going to get that back to the blue line. Wright's going to get it there. She's got to get it. She can't clear it. Manages to get it up to Johnson. Johnson's going to play it out. 3 on her. She's going to try and hold it there. Perry's going to take a shot. That's blocked by the defender. Johnson battling on the boards here. Whose net guard keeps falling off? There's another one. Johnson's still battling. In comes Veselinovic. And Johnson again stopping that puck from clearing. Great job by Johnson on this penalty kill. Penalty is over. 10:48 remaining in the third. Inslee's going to pick up that puck behind the net, turn it up to Chan. Chan's going to get that on her skate, on her stick, and she's interfered with at the blue line. Veselinovic in there with Chan. Sorry guys, camera keeps moving. Veselinovic's going to play that deep. Alsop's going to go. Chan in there with her. Lulick plays that out front, no one there. Again, camera moving, sorry guys. Forget it moves on its own. That puck's going to come out. Lulick's going to play that over to Fisher. Fisher's going to get that and play it in deep. Veselinovic going in. Out to Lulick. Lulick can't keep that in. Fisher's got to go. Got to keep her wide. And that puck misses the net. Matt shot on net. Great save by Copia there with her toe. Gets back across. No icing. That doesn't make it. That's going to take a wicked bounce again off the glass. And that puck is going to make it all the way around. Lulick back there. Shot from the point. Copia sees it. Outside of her net. And this is Barreto chasing. She's going to be met. Let's see if Dufour can get there. She can't keep the puck on her stick. St. Denis is going to chase. And a glove save by Copia. Dufour in for the draw. Krushelnyski back, St. Denis is back there. That's Dufour. She's going to skate this puck out. Hits the ref right in the face. And that shot is blocked by St. Denis and steered a clear by Krushelnyski. Off of the face mask of Copia, another save there. Over to Amaral. Amaral's going to manage to clear this. Southpoint has a chance to reset. Played back in deep. St. Denis is going to go for that puck. She's going to play that up to Barreto. Barreto plays it to Dufour. Dufour plays in deep. And Southpoint looking for a change here. It is Della Valle. She almost keeps that puck in. Carey's going to send that up to Della Valle. Della Valle is going to send that back in to the corner. Della Valle doesn't connect on the shot. Carey's shot gets stopped there. And they're going to dump in and look for a change. Perry's going to play that around. Over to Johnson. Johnson up to Chan, can't get it on her stick. Chan can't get that puck on her stick. Another save there by Kopia. Great pad save. That's going to go over top of the net and come out. Johnson doing a great job there. Into the corner. Della Valle's going to go behind. She's going to turn and look. Johnson, shot on net, and that's another stop by Kopia. Carrie can't keep the puck on her stick. She plays it around. And that puck still doesn't clear, but Della Valle's going to pick that up off of the player. And Della Valle's going to put it on net. Just wide. Over to Chan. And she's going to be stuffed out there by Inslee. Around is Perry looking for someone, and it goes right through the skates of Della Valle, but looking for a change. Smart play. And that puck's not going to get out. It's going to get over to Alsop. She's going to battle. Lulick and Fisher on the back end here. Lulick's going to stop that puck from coming in. Alsop keeps it out. Back to their blue line. Fisher's going to have to do something with the puck here. She's shot out front. Steered just clear of the net. That comes Lulick. Lulick looking for an outlet pass. Misses on Alsop. Southpoint needs a line change here. Veselinovic's able to play that in and go for her change. Dufour, she gonna get a shot? She does. Della Valle trying to get in the way. She's gonna skate through here, take the shot, and Kopia with the save. Can you reach that for me or no? Who broke a stick? Somebody broke a stick. Back to St. Denis. St. Denis plays it around the boards. Della Valle's going to pick that up. Tries to center it out there. Puck does come out. Johnson doesn't land on her stick. St. Denis up. Sorry, it's Dufour that's out there, not Johnson. Dufour with a shot attempt blocked by the defense. Della Valle on the hunt. Della Valle doing a great job tying them up. Who's net guard now? I think you should. Southpoint wins that draw. Krushelnyski plays it in deep. Shot is cleared by St. Denis there.
Oh, poor baby fell.
2:56 remaining. Johnson in for the draw. Della Valle and Chan with her. Inslee and another neck guard is on the ground here. It's about the fourth neck guard we've had fall off today. Centering pass, good save there by Tokyo. Della Valle is going to carry. She's going to dump. In is Veselinovic. She's going to be rubbed out here. Della Valle gets in with her. Perry's going to have to pinch. That puck is going to come past her. And we've got Inslee alone back here with a 2-on-1. And a save by Tokyo. Great job, Gracie. Another shot coming in. That one is blocked. No one can see it. And we got Johnson. Yes! That should be a penalty shot. Sorry, buddy. You okay? That should be... Yes, there it is. He's going to call it. So he's calling the penalty shot here, folks.
Go, Sierra! Guess what? It's a... Wait. No, I don't know. Penalty shot. So Sierra gets a free shot on the goalie.
So Johnson's going to take the penalty shot here. And here she goes. Going to take it slow. Goalie's pushing out. She's picking up. And stops it. So with 2:49 remaining in the game. Okay, so face off here to the left of the goaltender. Mayel, Dufour in there. Oh, that was I think that was the ref that caused that, wasn't it? Yeah. This is why they teach the refs in Canada you can't jump anymore. They don't want the refs jumping at all. They don't want them up on the boards. So unfortunately, I think a little bit of an interference there by the ref as the girls were coming through, and everybody got up. Okay. Got a hard collision there. Southpoint not changing. Back to Lulick. Lulick's going to get that out to Amaral. Actually, sorry, that was Fisher. Going to get that out. They're going to play in deep. Veretto gets that out. She's hauled down. Amaral's going to get that. And I think we're going to go on a power play here for tripping. Time didn't start? No, we'll take it. So our time says 1:53 here. Time on the clock says 2:15 remaining. We don't believe that the time ran during the last play. Referee is in there talking. And they're gonna leave it at 2:15. So we're gonna go ahead to 2:15. Chan, Della Valley. St. Denis with a shot just wide of the net. That's Lulick and St. Denis on the back end. And we've got Johnson, Chan, and Della Valley up front. Della Valley with a shot that just goes wide. Lulick in. She's gonna play that down low to Johnson. Johnson's trying to get that out front. And their player is going to hold that in for the goalie. .105 remaining in the penalty. Johnson will win that. Della Valley will pick it up. Della Valley with the centering patch. Lulick couldn't get it on her stick to take a shot. And that's going to get out. St. Denis tried everything to keep that on her stick, and it just got over. So full-scale change here for Southpoint. Inslee and Dufour, it looks like, on the back end. And Veselinovic, Barreto, and Wright up front. Barreto's going to get that puck over to Charlotte. Right shot on net, right into the goalie's chest. Now, Southpoint is going to pull the goalie with 47 seconds remaining in the penalty. 1:31 remaining in the game. We're going 6. Veselinovic did win that draw. And that's going to be kept in there by, picked up by Dufour. Skated in, take a shot. Yeah! That's a goal! And I believe that was Dufour. It is. So, Copia back in net.
Yes, Maya!
What a walk-in shot by Dufour. We need defense, guys. So, out is Inslee and St. Denis with Johnson, Chan, and Della Valley. Johnson's going to feed that up to Chan. Chan can't keep it on her stick. She's got it. Just wide of the net. St. Denis is going to pinch. She's going to push that back. And that puck's going to go into the netting, and we're going to get a face-off. 55.6 seconds remaining. And that's going to come out here. Chan trying to get in the way. That shot goes wide of the net. And that shot goes off the side. Johnson plays that around. Della Valley. She's looking for the outlet pass, and she just doesn't connect. As Chan was hauled down. 18 seconds here. Della Valley, that was offside and they didn't call it. Chan trying to cause some trouble. Inslee is going to try and hold that, and Johnson's going to play that around. And we are going to a shootout here. It's an automatic shootout. We go to an automatic shootout. There's no ties. 3-player shootout. So, Copia being informed that we are having a shootout here. Apparently our goalies didn't know. Our first shooter is going to be Della Valle.
It's Tay-Tay!
You got to get on the bench, guys.
I'm gonna go down so I
You want to go with Bryn? Bryn, he wants to come with you. Okay, come this way, over here. Go this way. Hang on.
Hang on, Kim.
Della Valle, she's going to come in. Taking it slow. And she's stuffed. Tried to go in on the backhand. Stay big, kid. And your net. And that's going to be a goal. Hey, Ella Chan going to go for this here. And that's off the blocker. Going with Barreto here. Come in fast, kid. Here we go. Yeah! She banks that one! Keeping Southpoint in the game. All right. And here we go. Opia watching. She's coming in real slow here. She's gonna pick it up. Yeah! Nice job, Gracie! All right, we got Veselinovic coming up here to shoot for Southpoint. Here we go. Veselinivic's gonna go wide. She's looking. And she's stuffed. Here we go. Off the post! And we're going to the next. And we're going with Sierra. Johnson's going to come out to shoot here. She's going to get a second shot here at this. And Johnson can't get it past. We got to try the other side of the net.
Left shooters always go left.
Yeah. All right. And that's Glenview right there. back tomorrow, 1 o'clock.
I heard they deacon.